Hello everyone! Phantom Lim here. And welcome to the stream. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you so much for all of the hype at the very beginning of the stream. Welcome in. Amazing to have you here. Hope everyone's had a beautiful Sunday, end of their weekend so far. Emmy is here with us as well at the beginning of the stream with all of the hype and some heart emotes. Emmy, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the stream. It's amazing to have you. Also amazing to have Gorgor here with us too. Gorgor, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. We are going to be playing on Bedrock Legends today, a hardcore SMP, and we also made a special announcement in our Discord yesterday. If anyone wants to participate in the Phantomverse hardcore challenge for the month of April, will you be able to survive 1 month of hardcore? You can find out by joining the Phantomverse Discord and participating in the event, which is going to be in 2 weeks. So we have 2 weeks to prepare. With that being said, I am going to take a sip of my tea. I'm drinking peppermint tea today. This is happy to be here. I'm happy that you're here. The tea is still very hot, so I have to sip lightly. But let us join the server, shall we? Let us get going on things. I don't believe we're going to be spawning into our house. We will be spawning into an AFK platform box, AFK box that we made for ourselves at the very end of the last stream. And here we are. Our torch is still in place. Do we think it's night? Actually, we can check. It is about to be nighttime. So we will escape from the box. Escape from the box. And we do need to find our bed soon. Freedom! Freedom! All of these horses love us, so they are going to stay here forever. And yes, last time we streamed was a couple days ago, and we did a long one. Oh, my wings on. We streamed for several hours, and we did a lot of work on the castle build, and that's what we are going to be continuing on today. And I do see over my left shoulder on the right side of the screen, there is a new build down there. Let us not forget that we do need to sleep very soon. I forgot to put on my PJs, also known as the chest plate. Reset scoreboard, press until cleared. Yeah, I believe this is where we can, like, shoot from. I think this is a target game. Aha. This is a game that was created by Rogue Fox, and the whole point is to get a snowball into the middle of the eye there. And I'm not sure if anything happens when we do throw it in. I think something's gonna happen. Let's see how good we are. I'm not sure where the exact, like, target is for this. Okay, that's super low. I got a weak arm. Am I doing it? Also, is there anything behind me I need to be worried about? No, there's just a wandering trader giving their llamas a bath. Giving the llamas a bath. Let's see if the archery over the weekend helps with the aim in the game. I know, right? Do we have to go higher? I don't know how to play this game. Don't hit the bee. Do you think that'll make him upset? Just one little snowball? What the heck? Always science. I don't know. I don't want to hurt the bees. Bee science? Snowball science? Well, we had 16 snowballs and we didn't get single one. I think it's broken. It's not me. It's clearly broken. If you couldn't tell, this is Alien's face. I don't know why we would be trying to throw snowballs in Alien's eye. It's never good when you get hit in the eye with a snowball. Maybe these are like Visine drops and we're just helping. We're helping some dry eye here. Did he say it was ready? Yes. It seems like it was ready. I could have also like maybe either not fully read the message or misread the message. Oh, we got a point. We got a point. Let's go. We did it. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. It's clearly broken. Thank you for the shout out to Tom. Make sure to go show some love over to Tom. Leave a follow on his channel. So we have to go like up a little. Alright, well we got 1 point. We got 1 point. Wait, it says press until cleared. Oh, I think we were playing it wrong? Wait. What's that sound? Sounds like dirt. I'm not sure how the lights get lit up, but either way. Clearly that game is broken. We only got one. We got 1 out of 32. Oh my gosh, all of our trees have grown. This is beautiful. We will have to chop down all of these trees. I think that we should start by doing that. Let me put my granite away. Granite! Going away for now. Because I'm still undecided if we're going to use granite or if we're going to use andesite on the walls here. Undecided. We have some wood accessories. Put those away. Put the chest plate on. And we'll just collect up these real quick. Oh, you know what? We want some... I want some leaves. So let's go make ourselves real quick a silk touch hoe. Let's make a silk touch hoe real quick. So I can quickly collect the leaves so we can make bushes and just have those available for us. Seeing if there's anything new in the Savannah Village. Let's check in on our dogs. What is this? Are these ours? Happy little accident. Happy little accident. That's like a DB thing to say, isn't it? That reminds me of DB. Something happened to our dogs. Does anyone know? They are ours because we made them sit. Looks like there is a story. Does anyone know the story? What happened to our doggos? Why are they all like moving still? I'm confused. Is that just because they're like bumping into each other? Why are they like... Why is he moving back and forth? Netherite, so it's the best hoe? We don't have any netherite. Is Savannah fine? Savannah's fine. Fox is fine. Alright, let's get them out of here. I don't want my dogs in a ditch. Happy little accident though, someone named one. Definitely a story here. Come on, doggos, get out of there. This one's having issues. Alright, there we go. Don't go back in. Don't go back in the hole. Do I have any dirt or anything in here? Two grass. Two grass and two moss should do it. Boom. Okay, that's repaired. Alright, we need diamonds for our hoe, but I also think we have loose diamonds. I think we have 2. Ooh, we have 3. Okay, so we have enough. 2 sticks. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. We're gonna end up using some of our levels to make this, but that's fine. I can buy a hoe. Oops, too late. Lux, hello! Hi, hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're having a great day, Lux. Hope the end to your week has been well. Why sound at 6 a.m.? Confused Naku. Why sound at 6 a.m.? Confused Naku. I'm also confused. Talking up on glass. Okay. There's one book in here, but we can also break bookshelves if we need to. We will need 2 more books, because we need Silk Touch, Unbreaking, and Mending. I'm going to fortune it with my pickaxe. This is just like slightly painful. Alright, there we go. Okay, Mending. Mr. Mending. And Mr. Unbreaking. And then we just need Mr. Silk Touch. Sweet. That costs 5. That costs 6. So we will go with the cheaper option. Yay, we did it. Oh, someone wrote something on the back here. Why not? I also want to add a sign there. Oh, we need to take a nap. And wood products. Do we have a sign? Do we have a sign in here? We do. We'll take an acacia sign. Looks good to me. Also, we can put the emeralds back because we don't need to steal those. Why sound at 6 a.m. confused Naku? Oh no, there's not enough space. What's it mean, confused Phantom? And it can't just be regular. Regular ink? That is boring. Definitely glow ink, definitely pink. Well, this is only one peony. Should we keep the peony? Multiply it. Yeah, we should take the peony back with us. Red is fine. I'm taking this. I want those in my garden. We want those for our garden. Yay! There's a few mysteries that remain unsolved. The mystery of the dogs. The mystery of the dogs in the hole. And the mystery of the sign. Smooth moves for the hoe. Ooh, nice. Right. Did we put the emeralds back? We did not. I even said that too. I even said that. Okay, emeralds back first. Naming hoe second. Smooth moves. Love it. Thank you, Tiz. Let's get a stack of rockets while we're here. We only have 2. Alright, we wasted one, but it's fine. That was celebration for the hoe. Celebratory rocket for the hoe. I guess we could try to, like, shoot the target with a... Either way. Let's work on the castle. I'm upset that I can't, that I'm really bad at that target game. Good thing that Redeem brought you back totally on purpose. Totally didn't forget as well. I know, right? Like, just said it too. Immediately forgets. I'm gonna put this in here because I'm afraid if I plant it, it might get collected. It might get collected. I'm not sure if we're gonna use birch leaves, but we're gonna just get all the leaves that we can from these trees. Just because we can, because we want to, because we need bushes in our lives. I want options. Looking at this bark, I just had an idea of maybe integrating it into the palette of the gray. Is this like a gray? This is like a gray, isn't it? Not like the wood part, but the bark. Pinkish gray? Oh, okay. It's got some pink in it. Funny, I did this, I did an introduction to archery class over the weekend, and it was my first time ever doing archery, and it was really fun. It was really amazing. It was for a birthday. It was for a birthday party that I went to, and honestly, even though like we were all adults taking this class and it was like a birthday, it really felt like we were all kids. Like it kind of felt like a school trip. It was really funny. I don't know, it was kind of funny in that regard, but everyone was there just to like, I didn't really know, I knew a few people there, but I didn't know a lot of people. And sometimes I'm like nervous in those situations. But I was really proud of my social ability. That's not a real word, but you know what I mean. And yeah, we were all just like, it felt like we were kids, like learning something new. It was really fun. Everyone getting into the spirit of things. Yeah. And like the instructor was really cool and nice, and you could choose between you could choose what bow you had between two options. One of the options was a composite bow, or compound bow, composite or compound, I don't remember, but it was like a more modern bow, like kind of smaller looking, and it used like pulleys on either side of the bow to increase the weight of it. Compound, yeah. Oh wait, I wanted to get these leaves. Smooth moves, go! That wasn't very smooth of us. So you could choose the composite bow, or you could choose the recurve bow, which is more of like a traditional bow, like the bow that like Legolas has in Lord of the Rings is like a recurve bow. At least that's what the guy said. He said this is the bow that Legolas has, and I wanted to become Legolas, so I chose that one because, you know, I wanted the old school. Which one did I choose? Yeah, I wanted to choose the recurve. There was like 20 people in the class, which they said was kind of a lot. And they had this special room for the intro class where you were shooting at a range of 5 yards, whereas like the normal lanes are like 10 yards, 15, something like that. Inventory full. So it wasn't a very far distance, but it was perfect. It was perfect for an intro level. So they lined us up and we were kind of like close together, and there was like a lot of like safety tips, of course. Like I was kind of concerned that maybe there would be some reckless behavior and I was going to accidentally get shot with an arrow. Which I knew was a little bit like of a dramatic thing to think, but still, I don't know, I was kind of worried. I'm like, I'm going to a place where people are going to have weapons, and I could potentially get hurt by one. Dark Matter, hello, how are you? I'm just telling a story of my archery experience over the weekend. Oh, we forgot a block here. Let's get that. So we were kind of close together, and he went over all of like the safety instructions about like how to hold your bow, and even like the arrows themselves were like really sharp. So he was saying like when you take an arrow out of the quiver, like you have to do it in a certain way, and then like load the bow in a certain way. He was like, don't flail around your arrow or like do any kind of like flourishing with your bow or any like extra movements, because they really don't do anything other than potentially you might hit the person next to you in the face with an arrow or your bow and all of the things. And the person who one of the people I was standing next to, he was like really, really good at archery and like totally cool. I was comfortable standing next to her. But then the other person that I was standing next to, super nice, very nice, and like we had a good rapport, but she made me nervous because she wasn't really following like the safety instructions, and there were so many people that the instructor wasn't necessarily like babysitting us either to make sure that we were following them. And there was multiple times that I almost got hit with her bow and arrows, and I had to keep like dodging them. It was, I don't know. And at one point too, like they said, if you're loading your arrow into the bow, which it was kind of awkward if I wasn't used to it either. It took me a long time to like put the arrow on, like to load the arrow. So I was like fumbling and stuff, and he was like, if you drop your arrow, don't go and pick it up, like call one of us and we will pick it up for you and give it back to you. Because they didn't want you like going into like the area where arrows were going to be flying and stuff like that. But at one point he missed loading the bow and arrow fell onto the ground, and when I saw that happen, I was like, oh, they said like if you drop your arrow, like, because she wasn't paying attention to the safety instructions, but I was. So when she dropped the arrow, I was like, oh, they said to call them over when they dropped the arrow, and she was like, I don't really understand why I need to do that, and just like went and picked it up herself. And nothing really bad happened. But it was just like this, these events that happened that kind of made me a little bit nervous about being like right next to this person. But it was cool because one thing that they said was the sight of the bow. It's hard when such a big group. It really is. I'm glad they were so careful with the instructions. Me too. Also because of themselves, like they were in more danger than like we were standing in the line. So, you know, they want to protect themselves too, of course. If you don't know, you don't respect the danger. Exactly. Well, the whole thing is that this is our like intro, so of course we don't necessarily understand. Like, even if you don't understand why something is a safety precaution, I feel like you should still eat it. I don't know. It was just funny because I was like the most cautious and like listening, and then the person next to me was like the least. I just thought that was funny. But nothing bad happened. It was all just like really fun and everything. But there was just a couple times that I was like a little nervous. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get hit in the face. But so they give you the bow, and then it has like a sight on it. And the sight is specific to the person, the archer. And so me getting handed this bow, I'm also left-handed in real life, so I needed a left-handed bow. And at first they gave me a right-handed bow, and then if it was like all weird, and then they were like, why are you doing it like this? And I was like, I'm left-handed. And they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And gave me the correct bow. So anyway, the sight is specific for the person who like just used the bow, and of course like they just gave me it, so it wasn't aligned for me, it wasn't aligned for anyone at the beginning. And so what they said was, don't try to, like, if you shoot the arrow and it goes, say like you're matching up the sight to the bullseye and the arrow goes to the left, don't like try to adjust, just try to keep the sight on the bullseye, and it'll let us know like how it is to your body, and then we can adjust it to be more accurate. So the first time we each had 4 arrows for each round, and the first time, oh, is this full? Get rid of that. First time I shot the 4 arrows, they all went like, they were all on the left side of the bullseye, like in a group. Hello, Micmac, how are you? All of them were on the left side in a group. But the fact that they were in a group means that I was like accurate with my aim, but obviously like the sight was off, so the sight was like adjusted to the left. So then after the first round, he was like, oh, good job, like all your arrows are in the same area basically. And I was like, cool. But they were like to the left, so he's like, let me adjust your sight. So adjusted the sight. Then we went to round 2. Round 2, got all my arrows. Now all of my arrows were to the right of the bullseye. You're tired? I hear ya. Appreciate you being here, Micmac. All the years of Minecraft archery paid off. It's a lot easier in Minecraft, honestly. And adjusted the sight. So second round, I'm going, and all of my arrows now are to the right of the bullseye. So it got like a little overcorrected, but still like my arrows were in a group. So then the guy was like, oh, okay, like good job, your arrows are all in the same spot, but there's just to the right. So I'm going to adjust the sight again. So adjusted the sight again. Now the third time I shot, all of my arrows were in the center, but below the bullseye. So it was centered, but just lower. And then after the third time, he adjusted it one more time, and then it was time, it was like over for like the intro part, and then it was time to like play games, quote unquote. And the games were like competitive against like the other people in the class. So I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of like, I was just having fun. Like, I'm normally like a super competitive person. But in this instance, I wasn't really trying to like beat anyone. Although I was like still trying to like win, but I wasn't like hung up on like winning or anything. Very much more similar to a farmer's market, but with nerd stuff. You went to Comic-Con yesterday? Oh, cool. I've been to Comic-Con before. Where was the Comic-Con? Did you cosplay at all? So then it was time for us to play like these games against each other, and one of the games was there were these 4 balloons that were put onto the wall, and it was like there was these 4 balloons, and they were put onto the wall. So kind of like in a carnival, like when you throw the darts at the balloons, it was kind of like that, although you're shooting arrows at the balloons. And you basically had 4 arrows and 4 balloons, and so you really couldn't miss one, and it was the first 3 people to pop all of their balloons wins something, basically. And there were 3 balloons of the same color and 1 balloon that was different colors, but I didn't realize that on mine. So they put all the balloons up, and then then the guy was like, can everyone see that there's 3 balloons of one color and 1 balloon of another color? And I was like, no. Because I'm colorblind, and like the particular colors of my balloons were the colors that I wouldn't be able to differentiate between. So like I didn't know which one was the different color. So someone had to tell me like, oh, your balloon on the bottom right or bottom left is like the different colored one, right? Which also like they could have sabotaged me, but they didn't because it was all friendly. And so I ended up shooting my first shot, popped the balloon, super happy. Second shot, just missed the balloon by like a little bit. Same thing with the next 2, like just right next to the balloons. It was tough because they weren't like held to the board like super strongly, so they moved and stuff. But yeah, so I ended up popping 1 out of the 4, and then we did get another round, and then on the second round, I hit all of them. 1, 2, 3, and I was like really proud of myself. But yeah, it was really fun. Not a character, but just in a steampunk style. That's cool. I'm not gonna get the bees mad, hopefully. Don't want any mad bees. Wait, don't know if it was wise saying what Comic-Con it was. Like, it wouldn't say like where I live, but I always hesitate to say that sort of thing. I didn't even see the message where you said that. I don't think you said where it was. Oh, are you just saying like you don't know if it's wise to? That's okay, you don't have to say which one it was. I was just curious. Love it, steampunk is so cool, right? Do you think I can mine this beehive or no? Are they in there? I think they're in the hive, so I should be able to break it. Okay, we're fine. We didn't make the bees mad. But I do want this beehive. And I don't want those slabs. No mad bees. Now we can put bees in our garden. When we have a garden. Should probably make like a leaf box. Alright, time for another double chest. Wait, I need 2 more. But yeah, I was surprised by the physicality of the archery. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, but it wasn't. And it was one of those things where like I was like, oh wow, there's a lot to this. Not that I didn't think there was, but you don't know until you kind of experience it, and then you're like, oh, okay. You think you have an idea? You think you know. You have no idea. True life. Maybe should I try to get organized a little bit? I guess we can. Real quick. Chest monster awakens. We should name the monster. The beast. We got a good supply. We're getting a good supply of wood though. We don't have that much birch or oak to our names. But the bigger trees are easier to get a lot of quicker. Sweet. Oh, it's night. It's night, and we're just like standing on the chests. That's scary. Let's not die tonight. I do not want to die. I want to finish this. Phil. His name is Phil. But now that I've taken the intro to archery class, I can go to that place anytime I want and just like rent a lane and start shooting. Which is pretty cool. No death on the list. Yeah, make sure that's not on the list. If it is, cross it off, please. If it is, cross it off. My shoulder did not hurt the next day. But I think I was using good form. I was using good form. There was like the technique that they told you to do. Like I had to bring, since I was left-handed, I was pulling the string with my left hand and holding the bow with my right. And they said to bring your hands to the corner of your mouth, and then like basically all you have to do is like release your fingers. Like don't do any extra movements other than like just release the arrow. Like don't do like a flourishing of the arm or anything, or just don't do anything. But I was kind of worried because like when he was doing my first shot, he was like, you need to bring it to the corner of your mouth. And like I have a big beard, and I was afraid that the beard was gonna get like damaged or like pulled by the string, or I don't know, but it was like it had me concerned. But luckily did not lose any of the beard. Remember, death is bad for your health. I'm gonna try to remember that. So yeah, didn't lose any of the beard. Happy about that. No beard was harming the shooting of these arrows, yeah. And my shoulder was fine. Although it did use a lot of like shoulder strength. But I like to think the fact that I've been keeping up on my fitness like Fergie. No, I've been going to the gym, so that definitely helped. That definitely helped, although as I'm like getting stronger, people are asking me to like do more like heavy lifting of things, and that kind of bother. I don't really want to. Like, I know I can lift heavier things, but that doesn't mean that I always want to. Keep mentioning my back. True, I mean, I do have some back issues, like, legitimately. But it's one of those things that, like, sometimes if people can't see something that's going on with you, then it's almost like it's not going on with you. That makes sense. Hidden disability is tough. Exactly. Like, yeah, like something like that. I'm not saying that I have like a disability, but yeah, it's like that idea. Hello, Obi. How are you? Do we have a dirt box? I think this is our dirt box. We got so many saplings from this one tree. I'm doing well. I just got to do archery for the first time this weekend, so that was a cool new experience. Oh, and it was funny because the guy was like, oh, in the Olympics, do you know how far they actually shoot in the Olympics? And it was like, I mean, of course he told it to us in relation to a football field because this is America, but it's like 3/4 the length of a football field. And so this huge target, they said this huge target that's like out that far away, it looks like there was like the letter O on like our target. He was like, it's like trying to shoot the letter O on the target in front of you, and it was like the smallest little letter. So I can't even imagine like the accuracy of like shooting at such a range. Like, it's crazy. You're going to leave. Have a wonderful night. Bye, McMac. Take care. Oh wait, hope the rest of your day goes well, McMac. What's in the hockey rink? What's the hockey rink? This? I'm kind of liking the Andesite better than the Granite, but we're not going to decide that right now. We're going to let it vibe for longer. Oh, now I get it. What's that in hockey rinks? Oh, okay. That's a good question. How many hockey rinks fit into a football field? That is the real question. Alright, so we're gonna take some of this. Because now that we chopped down all of our trees, we're going to texture the walls and work on texturing the walls. I feel like a hockey rink is like kind of small compared to a football field. Smaller. Alright, that's our fortune, so we're not gonna use that. We're gonna use the silk one. Smaller and way more action-packed. Wait, we didn't use any cobble down here, did we? I think we're only using those blocks. Oh, and the stone bricks. That's what I was missing. Hey, Seabat, what's up? A standard NHL hockey rink is 200 feet long, and Olympic archery is approximately 230 feet more accurate. But do you know meters to feet? This is a quick two quick Google searches. How many hockey rinks fit into a football field? That's really what I want to know. Also, hi everyone. T-Bat, welcome in. Amazing to have you here. I think we might end up losing some stone, but maybe we have to be okay with that. After spending so much time gathering all of it. I keep breaking like the wrong one. One and a half. So I would say it's probably the size of one hockey rink. The distance. Yeah, which makes sense because you said 200 feet versus 230 feet. So yeah, the shot's about the length of a hockey rink. Our measurements are so weird. And why is it that once we know like a certain measurement, we cannot get used to a different kind? Like, it's like impossible. Google specifies American football. Yes, American football. That's what we're talking about. Thank you, Tiz. Lots keeping you on your toes. We will sleep away the creepers. I'm just noticing that it's day 1731. One Ken says, Tiz, I used to be all metric, but lived here long enough that I mostly think in American measurements. Depends how much you use the measurement, other measurements. Yeah, it's probably about like having like lived experiences with them, and then you kind of just get used to it. Like you just know. But that's cool for you to like have that experience of kind of living under one system and then living under the other, and how you've gotten used to it or not. Hey, let's just like break a bunch of these. Our own wall keeps challenging us. Those are more scientific fields, even here in America, will tend to use metric more often. Well, yeah, the science and the government uses metric because the world uses that. But it's weird though, because like the government uses metric, but then like when they teach it to the citizens, it's like standard. I don't understand why. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this before, but I passed my physical theory test. Nice! Worst test I've ever taken, but I'm so glad I'm done with it. Fitness theory test? Oof. What did you have to do for that? Do you want to share? Congrats on completing that. Passing it. I had to do a few like physical tests in high school, but nothing like too crazy. Like they wanted us to run a mile in less than 10 minutes. That was one of the metrics. Oops, we left a hole over here. It was a 60-question test that has to do with anatomy of the body and different principles of fitness training. It's a step towards getting certified as a fitness professional. Cool. Aren't you already a lifeguard too? Ed, how are you? Welcome in. We are texturing our wall. Want to move that. We might just change it. I want to move that down. I think I want it to be regular brick here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's also... Perhaps we can texture this. I don't know if I want two of them together. Obi, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Obi has been one with the night for 28 months, y'all. We need some hearts in the chat. Thank you for the hearts, Tiz. I wish we could get cracked stairs too. That'd be kind of cool. Thank you for the hearts, Seabat. That horse just like looked at us for a second. Like what? See what it looks like if we add in a few of these. Yeah, that's nice. Like I keep trying to pick these up, but my inventory's full. I think it needs to be like here. Let's get a little dirt so we have something to scaffold onto. Oh, here we go. I want to be able to see a little bit. I want to get too close. Part of me wants to try to do this like roof too, just so we can get an idea of the color. Why did I place it there? Okay, we're gonna sleep up here where it's safe. Where'd our bed go? Oh, it's here. Right in front of my face. I wish that if it didn't go into the bundle, it would like swap the place of it. Because that's kind of annoying. I can't just like swap this with something that doesn't fit in it. And then if I can't swap it with anything. There. Okay. You fought 5 Lego F1 cars recently. You had impulse spending problems. Oh, you bought them. Did you build them yet, or are they sitting on your shelf in the box? I bought a Lego set from CVS that I saw, and it is a, one second, it's like over here, but the reason I bought it is because not only does it have a llama and a campsite, a campfire, but it has a phantom. That's why I bought it, and it was $12. I'll find a picture of the set and I'll post it on Discord so you can see which one I have. I haven't built it yet. It's just in the box still. Partly because I don't know what I would do with it once I build it. Like, where am I going to put it? But it's still cool. Not enough Legos unless you still need to build them. Always right moment to buy Legos. I've seen some too, like the Lego store that they have here in Manhattan. They have some really cool builds in there, and they have this whole like line of flowers, like bouquets and flower arrangements. They're absolutely beautiful. You built 4 of them, but you're running out of room. You're gonna need a whole nother base just to display them, right? I was coming to say hi. Is anyone a type of person that like glues Legos together, or no? Because I personally think that should be illegal. But I would go over to like one of my friend's house when I was younger, and like they built Legos, but they would glue them together. And I was like shocked. I was like, you mean I can't take these apart and turn them into something else? No, they wanted to keep them forever as they were. No, I'm not evil. You also bought a big Star Wars ship the other... and 2 other cars. I had like some really cool like Star Wars pod racers, which I loved. And I used to play with my older brother, like I'd play this pod racing video game on like PlayStation, like the original PlayStation or something. I don't remember exactly what console it was, but it was one of like the first generation consoles, and it was like a pod racing game. It was so fun. You just go like super fast and like crash, and it's like basically exactly what you want to be doing. Legos need to be built, taken apart, and redesigned for sure. The whole point of Lego is to your only limit is your imagination. We had a whole room in our house growing up for Legos. It was called the Lego room. Actually called the Lego room. I've told this before on stream, but my mom would pick up like tables from like yard sales and just any kind of table that was like on the cheap or free or whatever, and bring them to the Lego room, set them up. It was just like a bunch of tables, and all full of Legos. We just build like a whole Lego city. Our cities would have different iterations. We had a huge like medieval. I'm not sure how I feel about like what we're doing here, but let's add in the roof. Yeah, we need more stone bricks is what we need. And then we'll add in the roof. Yeah, but our like Lego room would go between being like a big like medieval city with castles and everything, dragons, or like futuristic cyber city. I don't know. It was just like supposed to be like a city in the future. You have a massive tub of Legos that weighs 30 pounds. It's so awesome. Haven't used it in a while. No room to actually use it. Oh, I first fell in love with building medieval. I've always loved like fantasy. Like I said, I want to be a wizard. Like I was so disappointed when I found out that magic is like not a thing that's possible. Still not over it. This Minecraft castle is brought to you by being raised on Legos. Basically. Do you think that Notch just played a lot of Legos before making this? Magic is possible. All you have to do is believe and be born not human. I'm a human though. I'm a muggle. You know what would be worse than like being a human in this world would be being a human in a world where magic does exist. And like just not being one of the wielders of it. Oof. If I was like in a D&D world and there was like wizards and different things and I was just like a plain old human, no, I'd be upset. Okay, the addition of stone bricks has helped. And I also think the addition of the roof will help. Let's try our hands at the copper. This will be known as my build box, which will be where I just throw all of the items that I'm building with. Copper time. Need four things to make a stack. Just a basic human or other species that doesn't wield magic, only weapons. Wait a moment. Wait, no, like, oh wait, it takes 9? I thought it took 4. Right, copper's so expensive. Who made this up? Am I missing like a full stack somewhere? Oh, I am. Why did that not work? Did I just waste like 3 stacks of blocks by doing that? That just equaled the same. Did I need to use the Stonecutter? Don't tell me I just wasted like 3 stacks. That's so disappointing. Oh my god. We totally wasted 3 stacks. Oof. Why? Why does it work like that? Okay, anyway, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm crying. It works like that, so the Stonecutter has a purpose. It'll be okay. Non-magical dwarven Madonna gives Phantom the side eye. Yeah, but at least you're a dwarf. I'm saying like you're just like, what if you're just like basic human? That's what I'm talking about. Like being a dwarf, being an elf, being a dragonborn, anything. Even I would take like, it's funny because like in D&D though, I don't mind being human. I just want to be a wizard. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Good question. How are we gonna do this? Maybe. I have no idea. We're gonna see what it looks like. We're gonna build and not judge. Fun fact, a human fighter, no magic, only human with weapon is the most commonly played species slash class combo. I guess it's like being like Aragon, right? In Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, what's your moral alignment when playing D&D? And it depends on like what kind of character I would be playing, or I think that my character alignment like in real life is like chaotic good, maybe. I don't know, what would you say? I definitely wouldn't be like lawful. Not that I'm like not a law-abiding citizen, but I have to admit I always intimidated by the details in D&D. I can see the attraction of going simpler. I think part of it too is that people want to imagine that perhaps they themselves are the ones in the campaign, and it's easier to do that if you are, you know, the same species as your player. Also, this part might not have a roof. I don't know, we'll see. But this section might not need a roof, even. The story, you don't have to be law-abiding, but if you want to be a little bit more chaotic, then real life allows one to be. As a DM, chaotic trauma. As a player, neutral good through neutral evil, which better aligns with the party. I forgot neutral was an option. Usually chaotic, neutral, or evil. I usually just live for chaos in D&D, right? Part of the fun. Could also make this lock and go down like that. Yeah, I didn't know chaotic trauma was an alignment. It's cute. Kind of cute. Yeah. Do one more of those things. What does chaotic mean again in D&D terms? We might have gone overboard, but let's see. I think that looks cool. I don't know what inspired me to do that, but I like it. Let's do this part. I think I want the roof to be like tall or steep at the top. Kind of how I'm feeling at this moment in time. I have evil DM plans for traumatizing each character in the campaign with the exception of two right now. I think need therapy the characters, not the players. Feel traumatized that I used birthday cake to lure someone to their death the other night, so Seabat is staying true to his DM alignment. That was fun to listen to last night. D&D campaign. Alright, this is cool, but I might want to raise it up by a block. Obi says in one of my favorite campaigns was when I ended the world by waking up a dragon with 3 nat 20s in a row. It was a while ago, so I can't remember much, but I think my character was slightly insane and thought they were doing it for the right purposes. Pulling up chaotic neutral, that's the closest you'll get to just chaotic. Follow their whims, valuing their personal freedom above all else. Yeah, I like that. We love insane characters. They're the most fun to play. Right, so I guess if I can't be a wizard in real life, I have to resort to role playing. The roofs do so much, you think? Can you see it? I'm not seeing it yet. I think it's gonna be nice to get like this color up here. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, I think I need to add one more. No, so far so good. I'm pretty sure my character was immortal in terms of aging, and time was just driven me insane. Sounds like your character had a really fun arc. Right, that's good. I like that shape. The roofs look very fairy tale-y. Ooh, yay! That's exactly what we're going for. I'm gonna build Rapunzel in the tallest tower and have her hair falling down out of the window. It'd be cool to do a build of like a fairy tale land where you like mash all the fairy tales together. Basically like build a Shrek world. Okay, so now we have to go out here. Overlaps by one, right? Okay, so we have to go boom, 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 and then that. Gonna stay as copper or gonna let it age down to oxidized copper. It's just gonna age naturally. I think. We don't have any beeswax. Well, I mean, we did get a beehive just now. But yeah, we don't have any beeswax, so we're not going to really be able to wax all of this. But I think it's going to age like really slowly. We do have 2 bees. That is true. That is true. We do have 2 bees. Or not 2 bees. That is the question. Two bees or not 2 bees? Thanks for that quote. I was waiting to see if someone picked up on that. Thank you for adding a quote, Tiz. With the shovel. You're sure the drama kid picked it up too? Pick up these copper stairs so they don't despawn. I'll let them float there way too long. I'm gonna have to tell Rogue Fox after this stream that his game is broken, that I only got 1 point. There's gotta be something wrong. I'm trying to tell if they're referring to me as the drama kid or not. Yes. Yes, you are the drama kid. But you are not the drama llama. If you had any questions about that. You are not the drama llama, you're the drama kid. So basically you're a baby goat. The drama llama is the one in the circus tent. You mean Bandito? Bandito's the drama llama? Oh wait, we have more stairs. No need to craft right now. Hope this looks good. Goat rams Madonna's back to into the tavern. Is Marie the barkeep? Wait. wait, not there. I think that I can like insta-mine blocks. I don't know. I'm like feeling, I think that I'm in creative or something. Like I keep trying to punch the block away. But I am not in creative. This is not creative. This is survival. You misspelled the name. This is hardcore. I don't know how I feel about leaving like those little squares there, like basically using the stairs. No, we're gonna see. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put in some slabs, so maybe it'll be fine. Should we have a jail? I mean, underneath the castle, isn't there like a jail usually, or like, I don't know, a dungeon? Isn't that true? Dungeons under the castle? I feel like we should have like we could have a crypt. Maybe that's a little too ominous. We could have a dungeon, and then we could capture some wandering trader llamas and then like keep them in the dungeon. For participating in an illegal trading cartel. And also spitting on people. A dungeon with a dragon within? Ooh, now you're talking. Yeah, I think that's cute. What do we think about these roofs? Are they cute? Yeah. I want to add in some slabs. It almost looks like a gingerbread thing. It's reminding me of like Candyland. Creepy dungeon would be cool, right? Let's see if we end up having time to. There's a couple of spots that we could add these in. We can add them directly under the stairs. We can also kind of have them come across a little. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Anyway, you have to work tomorrow. It's late, so I'm heading to bed now. Have a good stream. Obi, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the Prime sub and just being awesome. Congrats again on your passing of the test. I don't know if I want that to actually connect. We'll pillar up to here and then we'll sleep up here. Maybe shorten the horizontal lines. Yeah. Part of it is like going a little too far so I can see how far to go, right? But yeah, we just do the same thing on the other side and then see. I don't know. I don't know why I decided to do these horizontal lines, but I kind of like them. don't know, it kind of gives a cool effect, but yeah. I'm gonna make them a little shorter. Like, I don't think we do... It's interesting. Yeah, I think only one is perfect. Yeah, I think that's it there. That's it there. You like it? Me too. It's making me kind of lean towards the granite a little bit more. But I'm still undecided. I'm still really feeling the andesite, and I feel like we can bring in more color into the build with like banners and other forms of decoration to like bring more color in, but I kind of like the way that the andesite looks on the wall. To me, that just looks busier. This looks more cohesive, and that looks busier. You agree? Yeah. Yeah, I think the andesite like looks more cohesive, and like I said, we can add more color by adding in like banners and whatnot. But y'all, I am gonna take a really quick break for just a few minutes, because I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna take a really quick break, but do not be concerned, because while I'm on my break, I am gonna run the prediction. And if anyone doesn't know what our prediction is, we will pillar up on a stack of crafting tables, not 63, we'll do the full stack, and then we will attempt to land on a single block using our Elytra. You can put your channel points on the line, and going to... I'm just gonna go right up her, and place a couple of these, and I will be right back, and I'm gonna run the prediction. All right. We are back. We are back. Thank you so much for hanging in there while we took a quick break. I do appreciate it. Okay, we didn't build a little like AFK box for ourselves, so hopefully we spawn in. Okay, this is the first time we're like, well, the second time actually we're spawning into the world just like out in the open, besides the first day. Because every other time I've been super cautious. Let's check in on the prediction. We have 2,800 channel points that we will land on a single block versus... Sorry, I was trying to fly at the same time. 820 on team number 2. Okay, so we don't need to fully build out the copper like on the inside. We can save some copper that way. We can save a good amount of copper. But we will put torches in here just so that nothing spawns. I think those other torches will be fine. Okay, so we can bring this line all the way across. Cold River. Cold Free River, hello. Such a sad name. Is it though? Hunting won't change who the boss attacks. I don't know what that means, says Lux. Welcome back, Phantom, says Seabat. Thank you for that, Seabat. So you just realized, welcome, Lux? Yeah, Lux is hanging out with us. I hope the name gets finished soon. I mean, the house. I was reading two things that tomorrow I'll get to see the progress on the house. I'm hoping it's almost done. They are a month past their due date to finish it. Ooh, I didn't know that you were having like work done on your house. Does that have you displaced at the moment, Lux? Okay, it's nighttime. We should sleep. I don't know if we actually need to put torches in there since nothing can really spawn into one block, but... Here we will need to... light up. Baby zombies? Can baby zombies spawn in there though? They can spawn in a one block? I thought nothing could spawn in a one block. Baby zombies are pure evil. Do you remember when you saw the zombie the baby zombie on the other baby zombie's shoulder? That was crazy. Better assumed than to be and play it safe than sorry. True. They can ride each other? Yeah, there was a time, like, Diz sent a picture of a time where there was a baby zombie on top of another baby zombie. And And it was giving like the raccoons in a trench coat type of vibe. It was pretty funny. You saw it in the trial chambers? Ooh, okay. Oh, because they have the baby zombie spawners there. Baby zombie spawner, that's pure evil. That's such a great addition for the trial chambers. I think we can put slabs across the top here. Maybe we put a stair here, facing the other way. Bedrock perks. Baby zombies can hop on the back and ride anything, though they can only naturally spawn riding a chicken or not anything. I thought can't you do a spider too? Spider is a thing. That's scary because the one being ridden by a baby zombie gets faster. Yes. Get some more stairs. The only spiders can spawn in one high spaces. They need like a really weird spawning like situation though, right? Okay, so the bad news is that the amount of copper that we have is not going to be near enough. So we are going to have to take out... We're probably going to have to like take out a whole nother trial chamber. Not that we took out this one, but all of this copper is coming from a trial chamber. And the rest of our... I mean, we have... this much. Oh, we have this much. Oh, wait, we have a lot. Okay, we have more. Okay, so we're not like totally poor yet on copper. We're not copper poor yet, but this is maybe the... I was gonna say maybe this is the smallest roof that we're gonna do with copper, but maybe that's not true. Maybe that's not true, because we're going to be doing towers. And I feel like the roofs of the towers, let me not speak too soon, but I feel like it's not going to use that much. Oh, never mind, forgot trial chambers exist because I've never found one in any of my worlds. Like the tunnels, I'm eating copper for breakfast. Yeah, we should do, some kind of copper gathering on Phantom SMP. Like, I wonder how we can kind of solve that problem for ourselves. Definitely won't be enough, right? Drown farm? Drown farm? We don't have a drown farm here, to my knowledge. I wish that the drowns was like a more viable way of getting copper. Not planning on working in the tunnels for a few months yet. Perfect time to be collecting then, right? Okay, so we don't need to fill in this either, but we do need this line. Your Minecraft time has been cut down drastically to only a few hours a week because of IRL. I understand. I did have a zombie spawner ground conversion farm in a world, and I ended up getting a lot of tridents from that before they changed it to where the drowned had to like naturally be holding a trident in order for it to drop it. That was a cool mechanic, and I also got a lot of nautilus shells that way. Prefer looking up in chunk-based copper veins and going to town on it. Yeah, that could be a good strategy. Because the other thing is that we don't really want to destroy our child chambers, do we? Because we don't have that many. And they're not like complete, all of them. Alright, so this stone here represents a tower that's like kind of going through the build. It'd be cool if there was some kind of potion in Minecraft that made you smaller. I feel like that could be a thing. It would be kind of dangerous though, because like, say the duration runs out and you get bigger and then you end up suffocating or something. I feel like that could be a balance. There could be a balance there. Okay, so we don't need a copper block there. But we will need one here. We're gonna try to save as much as possible by only using as much as we need. If anyone wants to join in on the prediction, it is almost over. We have 2,800 channel points that we will land on a single block versus 900. You want to put your channel points on the line? Now's the time. You want to play, but you can't right now. That's cold. I still get a decent amount of tridents with the change to them needing to be holding them in my solo worlds, and I don't have drowned farms. Yeah, they still kind of happen frequently on Bedrock. It's the Bedrock world, right? Old Free River, thank you so much for the follow. Very honored. And I wave to you. Welcome into the stream. Now you have some follower channel points to use in the prediction if you want to. How many blocks down did we go on the side here? Alright, so from this edge we went down 2 blocks and an upside down stair. Join me on team number 2. Seabet's trying to recruit. We have free hand fans. Had to blow me over. I want to create that now, Seabat, as a merch idea. I want to make hand fans that say like team number 2 on them, or just have like that like pink. That pink number 2. I think that'd be hilarious. Okay, I was gonna say we have a copper roof, but we got holes in it still. eco-friendly. Like they're made out of bamboo, some kind of like renewable resource. Gotta get back up. And more stairs. Wait, Bedrock Legends, isn't this the SMP that resets every month? It doesn't reset every month, but it does end in it is a month long. But it doesn't run, like, for instance, in April, it's not gonna, like, start up again. This is my first season on Bedrock Legends. And it is the second season of Bedrock Legends. So we are joining in the second season, and we need more torches. And the last season was in October, I believe, of last year. So let's see, that's October, and then it was November, December, January, February. So that was like 4 months in between. I don't know how long is going to be in between this season and the next. But that's probably also because we're not thinking about next season since we're still currently in this one, you know? Kind of even worse though. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so we do need to bring across this line of blocks. I'm hoping we have enough to at least do this roof here. I think we will. "30-day world is sad." Well, I mean, I guess it just depends on your perspective on it, right? It could be, it creates a environment where you play differently. At least it is for me, which I'm enjoying. Like, I'm definitely like a long-term world type of player. Like I have a long-term world. And I like the late game. I like being able to spend time and build whatever I want and have all the blocks and all the time and whatever. But this is like a fun way to play the game differently. Like the way I'm approaching this build too is like way different than, I don't know, I'm just noticing like I'm not doing a very good job of like articulating it at the moment. And it's hardcore too, so it's not guaranteed that the participants have the whole month. It's true. And because this is my first time doing a short-term like hardcore challenge, it's very much like a learning, there's a big learning curve. How do you ration your time? I want to see, is this... I think I'm doing this right. I mean, it looks right. You just realized it's 2 weeks? I know, like, the time is going by so fast. Yeah, so it just goes down by a block and then we start putting in the stairs. So I guess that level there is stairs? Yeah. It's consistent with what we did on the other side. You can experiment with a different style. Also on SMP, seeing all other people's styles. Exactly. Great points, Emmy. It's also like I'm playing with all different types of people I've never played with before. I already know things that I would do differently if, you know, I were to redo this type of thing. But also, those are conclusions that we'll finalize at the end of the experience. Right now, we do have a lot of blocks to play still. Oh, check to see if Ugly Dude has pale oak saplings for sale. Ugly Dude? I'm assuming you mean him. No, but he does have moss and sand. And pufferfish. I think we did this wrong. Oh, that's the same level, isn't it? Okay, that's the same. Write down tips and notes for season 3. Yes. Alright, cool. But one of my goals coming into this season is that I wanted to build something. And I wanted to build something cool. I wanted to build something cool that I was gonna have like a lot of fun building, and that's exactly what we're doing, and I'm so excited and happy. Don't you plan to build a castle on Phantom SMP at some point? I plan to build like 4 castles. So this is also kind of why I wanted to do a castle as like this is like a nice warm up. Also, I was thinking I might build this castle on Phantom SMP. Who knows, you know? We could always just build this castle too. If we like it. If we like it. Okay, so I want to change here. I think I want to bring this up by 1 more. Maybe even a slab. Maybe not, I take it back. Ron, good morning. How are you? We added our first roof. And I love it. Yeah, I think that's gonna look really cool. It might also look, it's gonna change as the copper ages too. Maybe we'll fall in love with all of the stages. But it's cool. Maybe it won't even age fully by the time like the server is over. I don't know. I don't know how fast the copper is gonna age. But it's all connected, so I think it's gonna take a while. Ooh, fancy, fancy. Love it, right? Thank you for the kind words, Ron. Y'all, make sure we go show some love over to Ron. Leave a follow on his channel. Also playing with us on Bedrock Legends. Seabat welcomes in, Ron. Thank you for that, Seabat. You're my type of guy. I love castles. Welcome. Welcome. I also love castles. If you need copper, there's a trial chamber under my build with a beacon in it. Oh, yes. We were just talking about that because we still have some copper, but we're getting a little copper poor. We're running out. We're running out, so I definitely would like to take you up on that. Only problem is I don't know where your build is, but we could also... I can also just, next time I'm watching your stream, I can take note of your coordinates do, because I won't be able to go over there right now, because it is time for us to do the prediction. It's time to see if putting your channel points on the line was the smart thing to do, and if you chose the right side. Another tunnel across from the end. You'll leave signs today? Sounds good. Sounds good. If you have a wobble emote, put it in the chat. We're gonna see how wobbly this stack is. Get your hand fans out. Sharpen the claws. We're about to see if we can land on this block using our Elytra after we have a little coffee. After a little coffee. Alright. Will we land here? Here we go! Booyah, baby. We landed on the block. I hope you fail.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, team we believe. The only thing I wish is that it was a bigger payout for you, team we believe. But you know what? We got it. We got it. And I'm glad I didn't let you down. I didn't let you down today. Thank you for the GGs. I'm so sorry, Cold Free River, that you listened to. I'm so sorry you listened to Seabat. I'm just kidding. I'm happy that you participated in the prediction. Thank you so much to everyone who participated in the prediction. Always a good time. All that matters is that I landed. Tiz says, always smart to put your points in, and Team We Believe is the right one. I love reading your messages as I'm flying, although I can't read them out, otherwise I lose my concentration. I will lose my concentration, and that's no good. And that is no good. Does this guy... There's so many wandering traders here. Do you sell pale oak? No, dark oak. That's kind of like pale oak. Not quite. The saplings themselves, too, look very different. They look very different. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Because, my friends, this is just about all the time that I do have to be streaming for today, but I do want to thank you all so much for joining me. And if you would like to participate in our raid, we are going to find someone here on the internet to say hello to. Just give me a moment and I will see who is currently live and who we can say hello to. I mean, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for hanging out. You're amazing. Do appreciate it. We are going to be live again on Tuesday. We are going to be live again on Tuesday. And I will be posting on the Discord. I will be posting on the Discord what time I'm actually going to be going live. It's going to be around our usual time. But yes, I will be posting on the Discord. Also, if anyone wants to participate in a hardcore survival challenge, we are launching one on the Phantomverse Discord. Anyone who is on the Phantomverse Discord can partake in the hardcore challenge. It will be a 30-day hardcore world for the month of April. I would love to have you over there. would love to have you. We are going to be saying hello to Great Tiger, who is playing some Minecraft. So let me set up this raid real quick. Hope that worked. All right, you guys, we are going to be saying hello to Great Tiger. Thank you all so much for joining me. Like I said, we'll be live again on Tuesday. Best way to know when we're going to go live is to leave a follow on the channel. But yeah, I'll be in Great Tiger's chat for a little bit, on Discord for a little bit, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.